All right. Hello, everybody. It's a messy Monday. I hope your Monday has been actually a good Monday, but mostly it's been a Monday. So I hope you're listening out. We're just hanging out with some friends, old friends, and building some sorting and all this kind of stuff. We've got a few in the chat. I know a few more are coming, and we're hoping from a visit from a long-lost Lego fan from back in the day. He said he might be on later, and I hope he is. So here's who I have in so far. Mark Sandlin is here. What's going on in your world, Mark?
I'm sorting. And I have words for Matthew because we traded some parts. I gave him some classic town windows, the really old school classic town windows. And he gave me some old dark gray, which, you know, I like my old dark gray. Except you gave me one of these.
Dun, dun, dun.
And one of these, with neither one has a match.
Oh, no.
And one of these, just one.
Well, you know what I realized I forgot to give you is
we did a whole show about this.
I have a whole bunch of the big exhaust ports in old dark gray that I bought on Bricklink by mistake because I didn't want them in old dark gray. I forgot to throw those into the lot. So, hey, I gave you a fair amount of parts, so you know.
Yeah, but we did a whole show about the non-matching parts. I just thought I'd tell you that.
That's right. That's right.
We talked about that on the show.
Okay, I'll confess. I secretly pulled one out of each of those.
Got like a little stack at home of all the matches for everything in this bag.
That'll learn him. I got him right here.
Everything.
Well, that reminds me, back in the day, and we talked about this, Bricksmith, about when Paul Smith Meyer sent me some bricks and stuff from Billund. He sent me some white bricks, and I opened them up, and he sent me like one half of a bunch of wedges and one half of a bunch of curved slopes. And I was like, I don't want to email him and say, dude, what the heck? But I did. I was like, I appreciate the stuff, but did you realize you've given me like the right half and not the left of some of these pieces? He's like, oh, he said, I just went scooping. And I'm like, yeah, well, you need to scoop on this side and this side. No, I didn't say that. I was more than appreciative of it. All right. Oh, in the chat, we have Pink Wheels. That's Mare, and she says, woo. And so does Carlsvik. Woo! So, woo! There you go. So you guys in the chats over there. And let's add Dana has joined us. How you doing, Dana?
What's up? You just can't do Troubles Brewing, can you? It just doesn't flow from your mouth.
Troubles Bricking sounds so good, man. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I have to adjust my professional lighting here. There we go. All right, there we go. So what's up? And by the way, welcome. Somebody that Mark and I know, but you guys don't. Richard Seamus is here. Richard, you're up in the Northwest right now, right? But we were talking offline. No, where are you? I can't remember. Got to unmute.
I'm south of DC.
Okay, right.
This is where I've been for the past 25 years, which put me in perfect position to assist with Brick Fest from the start and Brick Fair when it started up.
So he is local to Wamalug and all that kind of jazz in that area. By the way, if you'll notice the shirt, you know what year this shirt is right here? This is Brick Fest 2002 right here.
I was going to guess 2002, so do I get a no prize for that?
And he's never
do. There it is. Right. Let's drop that for you. There you go. You can have it. But yeah, this is the first convention shirt I ever bought and everything. And I didn't know it was in the closet. I mean, I knew I had it somewhere, but I got the talk from my wife, like, hun, we have got to thin out some of your t-shirts. I don't know if you had that talk yet. So I'm like, can we take some old ones and put them in the basement? And that was a compromise we had. So I pulled some old shirts that I don't wear anymore. And so we, yes, you did. You designed that shirt. That's right. Yeah, so I put some in, but when I went to the back, I was like, there's a Brick Fest shirt back there. And I looked and it's got the 2002, baby, woo, on the back. So this is the first thing, I think it's the first thing I bought at a convention right here. and I'm happy to say I'm kind of swimming in it. It's a little big on me, which is great.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. So, Richard, you are you're new. Oh, Carlsvik, hi, good to see you. I don't know if I mentioned you and everything. And Brahm is in the chat, the designer of this here shirt. So, Richard, how long have you been Legoing, and what kind of Legoing do you want to do? Tell the tens of people watching us right now.
The tens of people. So I've been a Lego builder collector since I was about 12 years old. That puts me at close to 5 decades. Very close. I'll be 58 this year. Initially, it was space. I built a lot of space, and then I transitioned into things that would help me play AD&D. That meant pirates and other things because they had weapons, Gassel. But I've always had a penchant for space. Since I've been part of Wama Lug and Wama LTC, we do a lot of displays, Town and Train. So I've got a lot of Town and Train stuff. But that doesn't mean that I've strayed too far away from space. So here's a Megacore magnetizer that I found in an acquired stuff from somebody.
Cool. That's one of the ultimate space. That is like a status symbol Lego set. You got to have that one.
Totally.
And then I decided I wanted to make it better. Hold on.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Beefy.
Oh, we got some hubcaps going there.
Oh, the round. Look at the pod on the back too.
It's got rims.
I love the pod.
Sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
See if I
Is
can
it gonna fly? Oh, I thought you were going to shoot something. That was going to be cool. Like he's aiming for the wall.
Oh, here we go. So when it moves, the pod moves. See if you can see that.
Oh, it moves. Yeah.
That's cool.
It keeps them
cool.
stabilized.
Little control
Keeps
pod.
the controller in the pod stays in one spot.
He rotates. He's
rotates.
counterweighted.
He is counterweighted, and it's got all the pool amenities like the place for the rocket thing, nice little ramp that folds out. Nice. And then this will come out. Watch this. You set it down.
We don't want to hear the shattering of Lego. Thank you.
No. So this wings fold out like that.
Oh yeah.
This folds up. These fold out a little bit. Rocket in the back.
Neat.
He's ready to go.
Nice.
Sweet.
So it's got all that stuff plus pods. I redesigned them slightly, and I got new pods, extra tanks, because if you're going on a long journey, you need tanks to put on the side there. That's part of your cargo. Just all folds up, folds into sweet little swishable space plane for the M-Tron guys.
Awesome.
And he's got the cool control.
Yep, that's from the agents or whatever back in the day, the underwater agents.
Ogle or something like that.
Yeah, such a cool little heads-up display too.
Yeah. So it's got that. Thought I'd have that. So space. I have to mention that part of my thing that I'm working on today, because I have to finish it up because I need to finish it up so I can pack it up because I'm moving soon, is a greengrocer variant. And my greengrocer variant is called the Red Onion Grill, and it's all red. But the thing that I wanted to do is give it a nice accent. So the whole accent here, this gray, is old dark gray.
Woo!
Woo! Which is very appropriate for today.
Which, by the way, if you get that from Matt, you're only going to get half of what you need. You're only going to get
Found
one.
another one. Look. Look.
Have you seen my parts collection? I don't think I.
Show them,
These are
Mark.
just the small parts.
This is I traded Matthew for some stuff, and he gave me a bag of Old Dark Gray. And we had a show about pet peeves, and one of the pet peeves was only one half of a matched set of like wedges or scopes or whatever. So this came out of the bag. None of these have matches.
It would be so awesome if Matt all of a sudden pulled up a base plate with the other half in his house going, "Come and get me."
The
got your parts right here.
the equivalent for a modular building would be if I gave you one half of each of the hinge pieces.
Or like if I'd given you that bag of town windows with no glass in any of them.
Oh no, he's prepared for that though. Sadly.
I have a lot of glass.
Yeah,
I have a lot of glass.
Well,
He's
these are the town windows that the glass didn't come out of. But next time he comes to your house, he's going to sneak up there where they are. Ha! Poke them all out. Oh, Richard got something. Hang on, Richard.
The last thing I wanted to show you guys, that was, as you know, it's a big pet peeve, is that there's nothing enclosed. So, this locks down like the old one. And then the canopy lifts up, and they've got plenty of oxygen in there.
Nice. Enclosed. Very nice.
Sweet.
Enclosed. And on the side here, they have
Oh,
an
you got an
egress
airlock?
hatch.
Sweet.
Oh, egress hatch. Nice.
Yes.
Oh, well done.
Well
With
done.
the stripy safety
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 line.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
OSHA compliant is okay with space.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's OSHA compliant. So it's got not only can you get in through the canopy, and it's all sealed upright, and it stays on, which is really important. But you also have the 2 egress hatches. So that's the last feature. I was hoping to show this off at Brick Fair. Not happening this year.
So another pet peeve. The question is, are there gaps for the vacuum of space to suck all the air out?
Quiet, you.
Yeah.
We like science in our space, but not too much.
That's right. Just like Star Trek, there's shields and everything. There's
Pay no attention to that town guy.
the town guy. Oh, look. Oh.
Whew.
Oh, no.
For a man of God, you sure like to abuse that power sometimes, don't you?
I do. I really do. It is one of the best things ever, right? There we go.
He giveth and he taketh away.
That's right.
So they're watching Firefly in the little house.
Nice.
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 Now, is that
You
a picture of
you
Adrian
recognize that?
Firefly? Is that a Lego built Firefly?
It looks
That is Adrian's Lego built Firefly.
Nice.
Very cool.
So they're watching Firefly on the tubes in my house, in one of the apartments.
Sweet. Oh, let's add Miss Meredith to the chat. How are you?
We're down to Daddy.
Where's Dad today?
He's in Florida making orange juice.
Sweet. Is he gonna bring me some?
No,
Oh, all right.
no, he's at a was it Tropicalia? Yeah, you got blueberries smudged on your forehead.
That's
Mom,
very
you put me on a camera with blueberry in my forehead.
I think I embarrassed her.
Yeah, you did.
Is that like the version of Ash Wednesday but involves blueberries?
I don't know. The dessert du jour was frozen blueberries topped with epic amount of whipped cream. So
Well, my wife ordered. She was going to make a kind of a tropical-y cake. It was just what she made was delicious. So, but she was going to get a small can of mandarin oranges, and she was getting it on Walmart. Doing the click and pull and everything. Apparently, the picture of the massive bulk size of mandarin oranges that's like size of a super coffee can
yeah,
looks about the same. And so I picked this up and I come in and boom, I have this huge thing of mandarin oranges. So
Well, Natalie did something similar. Only when Brian wasn't looking, she clicked on the ice cream. She put it up to 5 gallons. So Brian's taking the stuff out of the thing, and he's like, "Why did we buy 5 half gallons? It was actually more than that. It was 10. 10 half gallons of Oreo cookies and cream Breyer's ice cream."
Good for her.
I think that's just a fantastic use of the internet. To be honest.
Yeah, they were ordering together, and he must have turned around because someone went click, 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 click.
All right, and welcome Major Beaver from the Great White North. How you doing,
Major Beaver?
Good. Captain Canuck couldn't make it, so he sent his apprentice, Major Beaver.
I love it. All right, well, good to have you here. Let's see, we've kind of been around the room. Adrian, what are you working on this evening?
Unmuting my mic. No, I am working on the bathtub project. It's become a whole bathroom now. So let me show you.
I was expecting to come back and like half the room be a bathroom. Yeah, because you can't.
This is what it looks like right now. So I got some walls. I got some wainscoting, some crown molding, a window in the back. Some landscape.
Wait, is she dead? I mean, is she just really enjoying the ducks?
She's really enjoying the ducks.
You're the one.
Now I'm working on tiling. I'm seeing if I like this from a tiling standpoint or not. But this pattern. So we'll see what happens. But I got to do some terrain in the background. I got to do some flooring, and then we'll be done.
You know, you could transform that into the famous painting of a murder of Marat pretty easily.
I could do an awful lot of things with this model right now. I got a.
You need to be alone with your model.
I can replace the ducks with water, with blood, with I don't know, chocolate pudding. Who knows? Something exciting.
Oil. Say oil.
Oil.
Would it be
do ice cream?
Yeah, that's true. You could, next one of those orders that we're not supposed to talk about in public, just buy like 1,000 poos. You know, the little poo thing that comes with a dog, and then that would be good.
I may or may not have a big bag full of poo.
Oh my goodness!
For reasons.
There's 1,000 reasons.
There's a pulled up right now. I could go get a clip of that of you just going, I may or may not have a big bag of poo.
Unfortunately, I don't know where I left that bag of poo. I think it's over there in that.
I think it's actually on your neighbor's front stoop on fire.
On fire, yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to have a bag of poo. To misplace a bag of poo is a total different thing. And the stream has now gone downhill. So
I think I'm gonna go adventuring. I'll see if I can find.
Hey, Rick Smith, Natalie has picked out some horses for your stable.
Ooh, awesome.
You watched your update and noticed you had a stable.
I'm done.
We would like to populate it.
Okay.
Awesome.
There he is.
I don't know if you see him. He has entered the room. He's no.
And we lost Chris.
There it is. Oh, there he is. Look at there.
Hey, it's a Zoom Junior.
He's probably going to start dorking around in the background. So, Brick Buddies TV, welcome to the chat here.
You want to build my Mando?
Come on, Fazoom Jr., give us some YMCA back there.
Can you build
What
me
are you doing? Oh, he's petting the dog. I thought he was scratching his toe or something. I'm like, way to put some entertainment on
Does somebody have homework or something?
No, he's not in school yet.
Oh, I thought you guys started earlier than us.
He will start. He starts school on Monday, so virtual school.
I started today. I hope to graduate from high school finally.
Brick Smith, what is going on in your world, man? Yes, you.
I got another corner done.
Nice.
I like that.
Did you even see the first corner or no?
No, show it off.
Yes, we need a tour.
Once you've seen one corner, you know.
Yeah.
There's usually 3 more, unless you get parts from Matthew, then you don't get but 1.
That's true.
Wow, it's getting tall.
I guess I'm in the barrel tonight.
Yes.
So this is the new footprint. It is it's going to be 24 by 24 on the corners. We added some more windows, and the catwalks are a little bit wider. So
Wow.
yeah. Whoop.
Oh,
I made it modular so it'll fit in boxes. So
you're about to have a bag of poo of a different kind. So.
Me too.
So
Chris, do you have the instant replay button handy just in case?
You know, that would be a great thing to have on here, but I don't.
So this is corner 1. That's corner 2, and we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Fingers crossed. Bama 2021.
So
Yay.
what's the end goal of like the whole thing? A full castle or?
Yeah. I'm working on some outbuildings. This is the keep. It's going to get bigger. I got chapel back there. Other stuff over here. I'm working. It's you know. We're also going to have a running train to go through it. Chris built the station. Look, Chris built that.
Because you guys want to come build together.
I built the pink tip.
Yeah. So it's we're getting there.
Well, it's a little dirty down here.
We're going to go 25 or 25 48 by 48s. That's going to be the footprint for the next
this way you can put on
convention.
That's like condo stuff.
I mean, you know,
It's huge.
It's a little thing.
You keep making it bigger, you could just move in.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
Rent it out.
I'm moving the whole PBN in there. The whole Pink Pocket Nation's moving in.
Yeah, you moved to the right area, Florida, near Orlando, man. That thing's going to be worth a lot, land wise.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I went over to Jamie's and got some more bulk brick. Jamie's funding a large part of it. So Brick Jams gave me some brick on Saturday. Got to hang out with my closest stay fall, who's 2 hours away. Wonderful. What else?
I'm gonna use that for like
I converted the porta potty to the proper colors. So
hang on. You got the pink potty?
Yeah, the pink potty now. So
Ooh.
it was blue. Everybody knows it was blue. But that's
nice. Pink potty.
This is the third circle of poop, so that's we're getting there. It's becoming the theme of the night.
2 minutes in, we're doing great, everybody. All right.
That looks like one of those porta potties would actually smell good.
Oh,
it doesn't.
Wait. Show it off. There it is.
It's beautiful.
Somebody has fun on bricks and pieces.
So is she going to take a bath in the poop instead of the ducks?
That remains to be seen.
It might be
We'll see.
funny to
Okay.
have one duck with a poo right on the floor, right in front. I mean, that would be
Or I'll see if I can do it. The duck can't wear a poo hat. It won't stick.
Too bad.
Or maybe just like one floater in the tub.
A duck.
We'll see.
A duck can't wear a poo hat, but a dachshund can wear it.
I would use the gold ones. They look pretty.
Floater in the tub. Oh, what you got, Matthew?
It's just my band pickup. A duck can't wear a poo hat, but a dachshund can wear a chicken. That's. I put in for 3 dachshund, and I wasn't sure if they would give it to me.
The whole thing is just going sideways so fast.
I can't even right now, right?
You know
It's a
what?
dachshund.
What this dachshund needs is a little poo behind it with the chicken.
Yeah, I have to go get that to you.
Well, for that you would need the regular dog poo and then like a 1x1 round white for the chicken poo and everything. This is really generated. All right.
Matthew, thank you. Now I have to go order some dachshunds and poo pieces off Bricklink.
They're at North Point. You can get them at North Point. You can order for them.
So if we're causing you to purchase product, we're influencers, right? So that's a good thing, right? All right.
No.
Dana, please help us. Please do something that has nothing with poo, or just go for it. One or the other. I don't care.
Well, we can do that. So Mother of Wagons, you are loud tonight, but that's okay. So thanks to Chris. Chris hooked me up with this little window right here and this little window right here to complete this bad boy, so that I now can say I have the entire Space Police 2 sub theme. So that's another checklist mark off of my bucket list of classic Lego sets to have picked up. And then I hope everybody had a happy April Day on Saturday. I know I saw a bunch of you here in Atlanta. I did pick up the crazy Venom mech, which I gotta say, for a brick built dinosaur that's venomized and the crazy weird tongue, this was a cool build. I really only wanted this set for one reason only, and that was to get the Spider-Ham figure. But at the same time, though, while this will probably get dismantled quickly, it was still a pretty cool little build. And while it doesn't have like a shot for poop or anything like that, it does have a section back here. You can put a figure in here that gets eaten up in the back. So
cool. He has a mouth in his butt?
He does have a mouth in his butt or his back. Back, butt, however you want to look at it. I think on the back of the box, it actually had where you could put like a little skeleton in there. So digestive fluid, now skeleton. Maybe you call it scrat. I guess that's what they call it when they poop out the bones. So
no, it's called roughage.
Roughage.
All I can say, Giddens, is that 13-year-olds love poo jokes, so your ratings in that tween demographic for the show are going to explode after this.
All over the place.
Where's the poop, Adrian?
Hey, we're not making diarrhea jokes here. Stop it.
It's right here.
Oh, there we go.
Poop.
Wait, I do have a question though. I need some help here. I think I've reached a point in time in my Lego collecting in general where I get stacks of sets that I need to build, and then I'm like, which one do I build? So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I've got 3 sets here, and I want you to help me decide which one I need to build here while we're just shooting the shit.
Wait. Are we supposed to have some sort of sympathy for you because you have Lego that we're trying to? I've got too many Lego to build. Please help me design.
No. This is just more of an interactive help me out. So I picked up a second copy of The Mandalorian because the wife wanted one in box because that's how she is. So I've got that one I could build. I could build the other Spider-Man set that has the Spider-Man Noir in it so that I can create my Spider-Verse theme. Or I can do Monkey Kid motorcycle. So
Spider-Man. Anybody?
Spider-Man. Does whatever a spider can.
You gotta let the chat vote too.
Well,
I
Which
vote
one
that you
can you make the fastest poop joke with, and that one you build. So
I vote that you go on AFOL's Facebook and you post the $500 worth of Lego that you bought, and then you're like, which thing should I build next? Because people seem to really enjoy doing that. I'm always like,
and here's my address. Please stop by.
Yeah, exactly. Publish your address
and
your
should
real
be followed
email.
with hashtag Lego Haul, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
Or they went back and they bought like the first 3 modular sets, which together probably cost $2,000, and they're like,
I don't know which one to build first.
I just can't decide.
or one of your 3 solar transports that you caress and think, like, Chris doesn't have one of these, but I got 3.
Oh wait, I also wait a minute. Since you mentioned that,
Geez, did you get another one? Crying out loud!
Oh wait, there's more.
no, but now I have 2.
No, you don't. The fins off of it.
Oh no, I'll put it right back. I now have 2 complete deep freeze defenders to add to my Ice Planet fleet. So again, I was missing one of these little rails back here in white, and along with hooking me up with those trans green parts, Chris also hooked me up with that. So while he gives me lots of grief, I still love him.
I know. I give you a lot of Lego, apparently.
Yeah. He's just an enabler.
Hey, Chris, don't you have a picture of a mock you haven't showed tonight?
Let's see. I think you might be referring to this. No, not that one. It was this one. There it is. Right there.
There it is.
You're right.
I think this is what they call in the comedy routine the callback.
Well, no. Maybe we should change my screen name to Little Running Rover, and it's my Indian name.
Squash.
Because it's like a little running joke that's never going to die.
I thought it was Floppy Rover.
Floppy Rover? That's true.
Yeah.
Floppy Rover. But I think I can do a poop joke out of this set because it does have a Venom in it, so I think that's where we're going to go.
especially if you make all the spider webs, the brown whips
That's true.
and vines.
I get some brown vines, and ooh, that'll be messy. That would be a non-pretty poop scenario.
I brought back the image last night when Dana texted us a GIF that was really tiny, and so I brought it back right there. There he is. I opened the image up in Photoshop Express and made the image size tiny just so I could put it right there.
Sure, blame me for Apple or technology. Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't care.
I think next week you should start off by like I don't know which classic monorail set I'm going to put together today.
Well, that's true because I do have 2 copies of both in the basement. So maybe
Can I do the Unitron one or the classic space one? Which one? Oh, look, or the airport one. Whoa.
Do I do the first one or the second one? Should I put them all together and make a big thing? I don't know.
I don't know which burp to play with today. I don't know. I got this burp and I got that burp.
Let's see.
Friends like these. Friends like these.
All right. I would say to bring us out of the gutter, but talking to Gil would not make that happen. What's going on in the Great White North, eh?
Oh, man. I think you guys have known me for years. If you know that, like, I'm starting to get uncomfortable with the level of poop chat, you've, like, the bar was, like, resting on the ground, and you've, like, dug a little hole under it and hit, like, a substrata of poop on the way, and, yeah. So, yeah.
And yet you're still here.
As far as
And you were so eager to join us, too.
He can't get enough.
I know. Now it's like the whole thing's in quite question now. My God, like I'm seriously like I'm about 2 steps from wanting to have a shower. It's just yeah. But anyway, yeah. For Lego stuff, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Mouse Guard books.
Love them.
Yeah. Okay. But Crazy Bricks came out. They came out with like a Kickstarter when the books first came out. Then they just came out in the second round of doing the figs. So I got a bunch from the first round that I originally did for my daughter. So they're actually all really quite cool. I don't know if you guys have had them or not, but that's just a couple there.
I passed on that. I went for the Munchkin stuff, but not the Mouse Guard.
The Mouse Guard, it's really well done. Like, I mean, the plastic's really good quality. It's high detail and the whole thing. So I built like an inn for her years back, but now that she's cleaning out her room and getting ready to paint it black and start to hate her parents, I've got it all back. So what I was thinking actually is I wanted to actually try to do something, and again, tied in with the toy photography and all that kind of jazz, because David Peterson, who does the books, he actually runs a Twitch stream, which anyone can turn into. He's just really generous guy. He's like, he really like engages with the chat and all this stuff. So anyway, probably do something for him there. But one of the main things of one of the books is that they all ride like rabbits, like horses. So that's the head of the rabbit so far. So
awesome.
Yeah. So
are you gonna do a giant crab for them to fight?
No, that one, it's been done. I've been like, there's actually a subset of Lego Mouse Guard like fan group.
Really?
And some have done some really cool stuff. Like if those familiar with the books, the cities are sort of like done like they're underground or inside of like a hollowed out tree. And one of the major cities is this giant tree, which is hollowed out on the inside, and it's like staircases to go all the way up. And someone did that out of Lego for a show in Portland. And it's just like, the thing opens up, like it's magnificent, right? So, but anyway, I'm just trying to find something that someone hasn't done yet, or at least hasn't done all that well. So I think that the rabbit's there, and then if Adrian can ship me a handful of crap, I can just drop them in behind the rabbit, because that's what they do. So
you just need jelly beans for that. So
more like glossettes really than jelly beans, but yeah.
I'm not sure I got enough poop to be the poop distributor for all of you, though.
Okay.
Again,
I don't think I need
this
to be
kind of
nationwide.
prison talk, man, is making me really uncomfortable. Like I'm thinking, like I'm gonna have to trade like a package of cigarettes just to get out of here without being shipped.
This is a suitable substitute.
What is that?
Okay, what is that?
The
Did you
twirly
just dig
ice
a
cream.
raisin out of somewhere? I don't want to know where you got it from.
The twirly ice cream.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That is a suitable replacement.
There we go.
I got
A
one
little bit
too.
better.
I thought that's what
I
they
just
were.
reached over and grabbed one.
I thought that's what those things were.
No. When the new CMF, the latest CMF had the Datsun in it, and it comes with little poop and a shovel for the.
You're joking. It's an actual poop part.
It's
Yes.
it's not the
Or an
ice
ice
cream
cream
colored
swirl,
poop
depending on how
or
you
something else. It's an actual poop piece.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
They come in brown,
get
and I
it
think
on
they come in
camera.
white now too.
Yeah.
I get my
Do
camera
they
to
have
focus
one with
on it.
corn or nuts?
I haven't made green yet.
Oh, dude, you got to make a mock with the corn guy from the CMF, looking at the poop, going or something. I don't know.
I thought I had me.
Focus.
There is a joke there.
Oh Lord, this is worse. Anyway, I'm usually the one making the poop jokes, and I'm the one kind of calming them down now. That's hilarious. So, well, we've been around the room. Matthew, what are you doing today? What's going on in your world, man?
So April Day was pretty good for me. I splurged on some dot sets and purely for parts because no bracelets here. I haven't worn a watch in 30 years, so I don't really like stuff because I have hairy wrists and they always catch and pull and it's uncomfortable. But
It's because
I do love my pastel dots. So I may not wear a manly wrist watch,
Hey.
but I like.
Welcome to the dark side, Matthew.
Dot
We
side.
have wonderful
I love
colors.
it.
So the dark side, or as I call it, the pastel side, has a lot of lovely shades. So I ripped open all my dots and sorted them. I put them into the collection today, and of course I got the amazing dachshund with a chicken riding on its back, which was in the BAM. Here in Atlanta, one of our stores has a picture of the parts available, and you can fill out an order form. So I ordered 3 dachshunds and 3 chickens. And I wasn't sure if they would actually follow through because they sell for the chickens are like $2 a piece on Bricks and Pieces, but they filled the order. So I don't know. I'm tempted to go back and get 3 more dogs and 3 more chickens. But
Can you pick me up some Dachshunds?
hey, I can pick them up for you, but you have to fill out the order form because they're going to cut me off. They're going to be like, Gunning, that's too many dachshunds. What are you doing with all these dachshunds?
Somebody
There's
has
going to be a
Dachshund
poster with your
bomb.
face on it that says, "Do not sell this man any more Datsuns."
What are you having dachshund fighting going on? Are you building a dachshund fighting ring?
What is all that?
Ooh.
Flowers.
Ooh.
Is that Clickets? You're muted, dude.
Bracelets, you're muted. Use sign language.
There you go. You haven't gone to the dark side till you've gone to Clickets.
I got him in the other room.
That is the most Clickets I've ever seen in my life.
That is a lot of clickets.
Wow.
I do as well collect clickets, sir.
I didn't even know the bracelet was a Lego part.
It's dots
Yeah.
before dots.
You just know. You feel it. Oh, it's Lego.
The other thing that happened today was the exterminator came over, which usually I wouldn't work that into a Lego show, but of course he saw my room and I got the usual, can I take pictures of this to show it to my kid? Which, like every repair person that comes over, we had squirrels in the attic, and so he's up here right next to the room and he's like, my kid is gonna flip out when he sees me. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can remember when we lived in Rome, we were doing a refi, and so the guy comes in and he's like, almost like, oh, this guy, he has this presence of, I really hate my job, I don't want to do this, but here, sign these things. And so he's sitting there and he's like, I need to walk around and do an assessment or whatever. And he goes to one end of the house, and then I'm like, yeah, my hobby room's around there. And he's like, all right. And then all of a sudden I hear, huh? And then I said, what? And then I hear him going, dude, and he comes sticking his head out and says, hey, can I go get my camera out of the car so I can take pictures of this? So he goes out to his car. I'm signing papers that say, in 30 years, I'll pay this mortgage off at a lower rate, kind of stuff. And he's like, my kid's going to love this. And he's just going snapping pictures of things. So it made his day, I hope, anyway. But yeah. Anytime somebody, a serviceman comes over, they're like, dude, what's going on here? So
when we had the basement done, halfway through, you've got to get the county inspector to come in and sign off, make sure it's all up to code. So the nerd cave back here, he comes in, he sees, he's like, so you're building a bedroom? He said, because you can't. He said, there's no windows, said it's not up to code. I said, no. I said, this is just going to be, it's going to be like a hobby room and stuff. He's like, man, there's no hobby that's going to take that much room. Like, and then take a look at this. He's like, what? He turns it back and all he hears, it's a family show. So, holy. There you go.
I mean, you ought to know this is my fourth.
It's just a miracle.
bedroom.
You never got. Sure, there you go.
This is my fourth bedroom, and it's the whole room. This is just a small parts room. The garage has the bulk parts, bricks and plates.
This is starting to feel like a bit of a self-help group. We're all like, we're waiting for the doctor to come in and dole out the.
My name is Rich, and I'm an ABS-aholic.
There is no 12-step program for what's wrong with us.
It has been 2 days since I bought my last Lego.
So Richard,
we're so bad that our support groups are enablers.
That part.
Exactly.
That part right there.
So
yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't go buy sets. I just bought parts on AFOL day. So I got my 15% off on at least 3 of these babies right here. So I didn't want no sets. I just wanted stupid parts. So.
Parts. Lego doesn't want to sell you parts. You know that, right? It's all about sets.
That's right. Well, they want to sell me parts at not so low prices. I can tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
But I will say the guys who packed the parts for me, they gave me because they did it by scoops, and the scoops didn't fit all the way in, so they gave me a baggie with the extra parts in it. So they didn't.
I'm curious to see if anybody else got that too, because I did too. Which the funny thing was that when they were bringing me my parts out, they were like, "So you ordered something that you don't normally order. We were really concerned about you because you ordered 2 large pick-a-brick cups of 2x4 bricks. Are you feeling okay?"
That's not your normal poison.
But at the same time, though, I got the 2 big cups, and it came with a bag that was almost at least a half of another large cup, mixed with both colors that I had gotten. So I was happy. I was concerned because I'm like, I'm not going to get to sit there and pack as many bricks into that cup as I can. But they gave me extra bricks because they knew I wasn't there to do it. So props to them for doing that.
I wonder if this is they really want to move parts off the wall, or it's you're a heavy duty customer and they're trying to keep you happy.
I'm going to go with a little bit of both because I did talk to them and they did tell me that the Pick-a-Brick and the BAM has been slow. People are not buying as much, not as quickly.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
It's John Homer!
What the what?
How's it going, guys?
Attacked by air artillery.
Yeah, I think a jet just flew over. I'm in my backyard. If it stays loud, I'll move inside.
Dude, it has literally been 14 years since I've seen your face in any shape, form, or fashion, man. How you doing?
14 years?
2006?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
2006.
How do I switch the mode so I can? Here, let me go. Sure. There we go. Okay,
No,
nice.
I'm doing that.
Now I can see everybody. Nice. Well,
John, man, that's
There's some
crazy,
folks you
man.
know. You remember Adrian, I know, and I know you remember
Yep.
Gil, and you probably know Richard. You probably met Richard Seamus back in the day. You
I believe so,
Sam,
yeah.
obviously.
of course, yeah.
Then some folks from our lug is Dana right here. The Sleepy Rover is Sleepy is his name now, and Matt is right there above you on my screen. And
Nice.
these are folks in our club here, and Rick Smith, all the way from Florida. He's a YouTuber that's kind of gotten us into YouTubing. So
No, I don't. Don't blame me on this, Chris.
Nice.
And Brom is listening in on the internet and says hello.
Hi, Brom.
Dude, man, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Keith Goldman sent me a text a few weeks ago and told me you started doing videos. And I was like, oh, I'll check that out. And then I was kind of overcome with a wave of nostalgia.
We've been talking about poop for about an hour, so there's probably a wave of something else coming your way too.
Poop is good. Poop is reliable material.
That's right. I'm 49 years old, and poop jokes are still funny.
No, it's reliable. It's a crowd pleaser for sure.
In fact, my son just said, "Dad, do you know the problem with diarrhea jokes? They move too fast." And so I had to mute the laugh and everything. So, solid material.
I bet that was really touching for you, Chris. My boy.
Hey, man. When you're late,
tell us what's going on in your world, man. Man, not a lot of Lego, unfortunately. Still living in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have a house here, and happily married also to Summer. Yeah, and but I still have all the Lego. It's all stored up safely. In fact, I might run in. I think I got a few pieces out. I could probably grab.
Yeah, but, man. You gotta touch that Lego, man. Get that feel back, buddy.
I bet you guys sound like Keith. I tried to get him to join, but he just said he likes to watch.
I know. I've heard that about him.
Oh, that's wrong.
This is PG-13.
Oh, it's a borderline there.
There you go, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think I still got one of those.
Still got the bricks in it, man.
Cool. So how about you?
I got the Matchbox one.
Yeah, I got the Matchbox one. Look, Matchbox one. Wait, right here.
Man.
That was like 2003.
Yeah,
something like that. That was a minute. That was a good fest.
Yeah, that was. So, all right. So you're married. You're living in a house in Tulsa. You're not touching your Lego, which we're disappointed at.
Unfortunately, no. I garden a lot. I'm interested in plants and astronomy, amateur astronomy, and hiking.
Lego started to make some parts out of plants. I'm just trying to get you back in, man. So.
That's good. I heard they were going to do that. They were going to replace petroleum for some stuff.
Yep.
I was pretty impressed.
Back over to the dark side, John.
What kind of gardening do you do?
Man, all over the place. I've got a veggie garden right now, and I've got a lot of kind of rare succulents that I grow. Pachypodiums, adeniums and stuff. And I don't know, carnivorous plants, everything, really. I think it's just a manifestation of my addictive personality. So, Lego, I went hard into Lego for a while. And then at one point, you have to kind of diversify. So.
No, you don't.
Actually, I remember way back in the day.
No, you don't.
Nope.
I remember way back in the day, you had those like 8-gallon pails full of tomato plants on like your porch.
Oh yeah. Like 10 years ago. Yeah, I just got plants. I don't know. I like being outside a lot. But I keep Lego, and I'm gonna have a Lego room eventually. So dedicated to that. So I might have to put a Murphy bed in it, like Brahms' Lego room.
Yeah,
which you told me about recently.
Brains to know when to go up and down and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, right.
That's yeah. That's Brom for sure.
Who did we lose? Did we lose Meredith? I think no. There she is. Who did we lose? We lost somebody. I don't know.
We lost Matthew.
Matthew dropped out. Okay. And so anyway, so good. So I don't know if you know the Moonbase project actually that you helped invent. By the way, the pictures that you did of your first Moonbase module are actually what everybody still looks at when looking at the standard. And because we love that thing and everything, but the Moonbase kind of died out, and then it got brought back by a lot by our club. There's some other guys that have built it in Europe. It's still going pretty strong, and there's a new standard trying to be started, but we're like, no, we can't change that. So,
kind of new standard?
Some kind of
Similar
mills
similar
that-
sort of.
kind of
Similar
mills
similar
that-
sort of.
some Mills base plate thing that you can run wires in and stuff.
Yeah, there's a standard called Mills plate where you take a base plate, you put a brick layer on it, and then you put plates on the top. You can actually create terrain that way. It's good for town for us and everything. We don't want to
Wow.
change, but it allows you some room to do stuff. Yeah, Bricksmith's got a Mills plate right there, so there it is right there.
Whoa. Okay.
But you can replace some of the. You
All
can
right.
make some
Nice.
stuff going up and down, all that stuff. But us old spacers, we're not having it,
Yeah.
so we're staying with the original. So
Well, us casual guys know what we're doing.
I could see how that would. Yeah, I could see the benefit of it, though. I could see how it would provide some rigidity to the plate.
yeah, you can actually make a connection that pops up through that and makes it a little sturdier and everything. But where's the fun in that? You gotta. I don't have this square in the middle of the
Right.
plate. I gotta move it. That's the fun of making Moonbase, right? So, but anyway,
Right.
but so
Yeah.
your name still gets dropped. You have been missed.
Man, I miss you guys. It's been years and years. It really has, you know. But like I said, I'm holding on to the brick, so don't lose faith.
We know.
Man, I've
In
missed
fact,
out on a lot. There's so many colors. Yeah, there's so many colors and new parts. it blows my
Oh,
mind.
you don't even know. You don't even know. Do you
Yeah.
actually keep up with
Yeah.
it anyway, or you just kind of tuned it out?
Not really. No, I kind of put myself out to pasture. I haven't. Occasionally I'll see a model on Reddit, and I'll share it with my friends. And I have a good friend here in town. He's a big Lego nerd, but not a builder at all. He just collects. So we kind of relate, but not quite connected.
All right.
You
So
know,
other than gardening and hiking and things, what else do you do? Hang out with your bride? I mean, I don't know what else.
Yeah. Well, what have you been doing this year, Chris? No, we're kind of a couple who's good to stay in, and more these days when we go out, we kind of just try to go out to the countryside somewhere and disappear for a while. So go camping, go hiking, something like that. But no, I got a good group of friends here, and life is very good. Life is good. Surrounding myself with a lot of growing things and some beautiful dogs, and yeah, no complaints.
Excellent.
All right. So the man is back. What question? I mean, I know Adrian and Mark and Gil and I, we go, and Richard go back a long way with you. So ask him all the questions you got, man. Grill him.
I'll try.
Man.
Do you know what I expected, John? It's that, it's been so long, right? Like, it's been so long. And I mean, you kept in contact with some of the guys sort of on and off there. But I expect you to come back into the chat. I was going to say, big long beard and all that stuff, looking all haggard and all that stuff, saying to us, why didn't you guys pay the ransom?
That's great.
But as far as questions go for you, so you're doing the planting and the gardening stuff. Are you doing, like, I know you had so many other sort of like artistic, venues, like, obviously there was the tech side and all this stuff. Are you doing anything that's kind of like in like a pure art way, like drawing, music, anything like that?
I don't know about that. I have a guitar and a banjo I've never touched that I will one day. They were given to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put together sticks, as they say. I do a little bit of lumber work. I don't know. Oh, there I am. I do that. I built a shelter for some of my plants, and I'm putting together a greenhouse soon. So
Nice.
I'd say that's a creative outlet.
Nice.
And I play D&D. I play D&D every other week, so that's fun. We played for like 9 years straight.
That's great stuff. Like,
Very funny.
I was into it as a teen, and then last couple of years, you watch a couple episodes of Critical Role, and you're back, right? Kind of thing. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I'm running a
Yeah.
campaign for my family. I'm the DM, and my wife and my kids all play. But
Same.
Nice.
Their,
Same here.
Nice.
their campaign right now, they're all tieflings. They decided to all be tieflings because it's like two.
Is it a
they
sitcom?
built-
It sounds like a D&D sitcom.
It almost is, yeah. Two of them built their characters like separately, and they both were tieflings. And then the other two were building their characters, and they're like, screw it, let's all be tieflings. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. Guess you guys are all gonna have dark vision. That's cool.
So this may be a buzzkill for you guys, but I guess it's been almost 10 plus years ago. They created a D&D online, so they call it DDO. It's a massive multiplayer online game, and I started playing because I didn't want to play WoW, so I tried that out. I still have an account, and I got my wife playing. And actually, once we're done this evening, I'm going to help her get They've introduced mounts into the game, and so now I'm going to help her get at that. But there's something satisfying to be running through a dungeon and flicking off magic missiles and killing kobolds on a video game. Yeah. It's very satisfying. Yeah. Very, very satisfying.
No, I hear you. I hear you completely. That's cool.
I've almost done. It's like you see it. It's like a map.
I got purple ones.
Oh, hang on.
See if you can throw me full screen there, Chris. Yeah.
Well, if you didn't have
this thing is taking me like months to draw.
Wow.
And that's awesome. And all of the areas on there, they either have paper craft. That's stuff like paper craft houses and that. So there's like 10 different areas. So when they move into that on the map, you bust out the paper house, and then that's where the encounters are and stuff. So
yeah, it's good to see you in here, Gil. I have a lot of fond memories of talking to you online, building back in the day. Carry the century.
Yeah. You too, man. You too.
Yeah.
All right.
How you doing, Sam?
Remember that guy?
Oh my God. I love muscles. I still have all those.
You gave me this guy.
Didn't I?
Because we were talking about muscles back in the day, and I said something about like I never had any of those things, and you're like, well, here you can have this one, and so this guy's lived in my Lego room ever since.
Oh, that's great. That's really cool.
He's my little. And I got your M-wing back there. You can see it on there, right there.
Yeah, I do see it back there. That's cool, man. Nice.
But yeah, doing good. My son is not here this evening. He's at Sarah's place, but he's a chip off the old block. There he is.
Okay, yeah.
Text messages from Matthew, all like, "Hey guys," but yeah, there he is.
Right on. Nice.
But still building, still doing the thing. Still
down in Atlanta.
Sorry, what?
You're still down in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Nice.
I moved 30 minutes closer to him, but it's still an hour and something to get between our houses. So,
well, Atlanta's an hour from Atlanta, so
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I have one of these, by the way. Let me show. There he is, right there. Look, there's a mini me. I have one of those.
Yeah, you do. He looks like a chip off the old block.
Yeah, poor guy. But he's 15 and learning to drive now. So,
wow.
But yeah, that's right. So in fact, he was born in 2005. So yeah, we came back from that brick fair when he was a little one, and then 2006 was the last one we were all together, I think, right?
Yeah.
That was still Brick Fest at the time. You're wearing the
Brick Fest, yeah. Still, brother. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I didn't get to show you, but I think it'd be great for John to see some of your ship and some of the new parts and colors and stuff. You got?
Oh, you would like to see the world of
yeah. Here you go, John. This is new stuff, man. It may be. Hang on, let me give you the screen, Meredith.
It's getting heavy. I redid the little kind of side up to the top deck. That's what we did this weekend. I only have one side done, but there she is.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
That's crazy.
And we have one stair, maybe.
Yeah. So
I love functional stuff.
We made lots of beds.
Oh wait! I clicked away.
It's all right. We even have dots on the beds.
Nice.
So yeah, man, they're giving us all sorts of new parts, man. You've got to get back in the game. I mean, you just got to do it, man.
Yeah,
that's so.
Man,
I'd
love to for sure.
Like I think back in the day, when you look back in the day with like the alphabet fighters and that, you know, like they were sort of like outside the design. They were known well for the connection points, right? And at that time, the snot options were really, really low. But man, like stuff where back in the day when you were building that stuff and you'd be agonizing, you know, over like one particular connection. Now you have like 15 options to do the same thing in half the space with half the parts.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
It would be a total trip to see what you could do with that stuff. That's right.
Yeah. Well, I take that as a compliment. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, right now I'm almost at, you know, square one. I mean, I'm sure it's like riding a bike, you know. Might just sort of capsulize. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. My collection and just kind of keep the parts that I have. I don't know, but if I.
Yeah, I don't know if it's for everyone, but your video keeps glitching, and so it's hard to make out some of the words.
I bet I can improve that. I'm gonna step away for a second and see if I can fix that real quick.
Sure. All right.
Darn it! I was just gonna ask him about blight on tomatoes.
So you're going from dots to the Lego to dots on tomatoes. Is that what you're?
It doesn't look too dotty, to be honest. It's kind of more of a gray fuzz around the edges, and I hate it with a burning passion.
That's right.
Between that and the deer, they're devastating my tomatoes right now.
Oh, a very kind lady from church gave me a big, large amount of fresh tomatoes this week, and it has been delicious. So
nothing's better than fresh tomatoes with fresh basil.
Good fresh tomatoes. So anyway, any projects you guys have started? I have started, by the way, a new ship. I don't know if I showed that to you guys. So we've got some work going. I mean, it is a PCS ship. I haven't actually built one in a while, so
it needs dots.
Use some dots, some white and blue dots. Yeah, I could get some dots. That would be
so. What do you mean by PCS?
Pre-classic space. The thing, and here's the this is the clip art, or the concept art I'm going by here. So
that is pulling that up. Yeah, I remember you going down that path before.
Yeah, here, hang on. There it is. Boop. Beep. That's the ship I'm trying to build there. So. But also in this piece of concept art, you're like, oh, you drew that, but that's not a possible shape. And, you know, all of a sudden this shaping is like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense after you get to looking at the art. So that's what's going on now. All right, John's back. Are you back?
I am.
All right, there he is. So I guess, Chris, can I fanboy for a minute?
Yeah, man.
All right, so John. After the Lego movie came out and Benny's Spaceship, it brought me back out of my dark ages. And then I met Chris and Mark at our lug, and they had brought with them their a couple of Moonbase modulars, and it just blew my mind. And I had to go home. I started looking stuff up, and I later found out that the stuff I was finding online, hope he's still there, it's just a black screen, was all from you, and it kicked off and created this just passion to get back into Lego and start creating Moonbase modulars and going to Brook Fair with Chris and Mark the first year, and to the point where now when we do a town display for our lug, we do a Moonbase at the same time. So I got to thank you for being part of that. If you're still there and you can hear us.
Oh, yeah. Are you there, man?
No,
I didn't do it. You're gonna have to. All right, rewind the tape, man. You're gonna have to do it all over one more time.
Fanboy that all day.
That was so lovely. That was lovely. Too bad he didn't hear a thing.
I had a tear in my eye, man, and everything, and and then he's gone.
Yeah, when I got a brick fair and everything, and it was awesome.
That was my fanboy moment and blown.
Hang on.
It's okay. I still fanboy over Adrian, so that's
there he is. There he is. All right. So Dana was expressing some thoughts. So,
Wow, you still have.
For those of you watching this for the second time, just you can mute this or walk away to the bathroom or whatever. John, so what I was saying was about 2014 when the Lego Movie came out. I came out of my dark ages, and I stepped into the lug meeting locally here and met Mark and Chris, and they had brought a couple of their moon-based modulars with them.
Cool.
My mind just exploded. Went home, started doing some Googling, and of course, the first things I find are these what look to be, to me, old space instructions for this modular set. And I come to find later on that, oh no, this is John Palmer. He helped create this whole thing, and it just took me off on a rabbit hole, and I went down it and just it brought me into it to the point where I built one. And the next thing I can do like a 12 by 12, 48 by 48 base plate moon base by myself along with the rest of the lug.
Yeah.
Where when we do a Lego show for the lug, we don't just do a town display, we do a moon base too.
That's cool.
So
that's cool. Yeah.
So, and Chris, share my other screen just so we can show John that we are still doing we're still doing moon base.
You mean this? Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong thing. I'm sorry. That's the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. But yeah, so this was a show we did.
Oh man.
In December last year.
Yeah.
And it's got to have a monorail, and everything's interlocking and
yeah.
There's a guy that.
Oh, that looks great,
dude.
Chris did this big old crater down in here. And you probably can't see it very well, but I took your original design, and all of my stuff is all modular, so that I can change it to a T shape, an L shape, or 4x4. Because we were always running into where not everything would fit. I'm like, I'll just use this concept, and it packs it down real easy, and it's so much fun. So I fanboy moment. Thank you for coming up with this and doing all you did back then. It's been really appreciated. I even had some kid come up to me and went, so is that based off the John Palmer design? Yeah, kid, go away.
I thought he was dead.
That's what other guy said. That's what Chris was like. Is he alive? Where is that guy? So thanks for all the
work. That's really cool.
To bring
you should thank some of these other guys too, because they were just as instrumental in putting it together.
Oh no, I hate them. They're part of my group. I hate them. So no, I don't.
Those guys are hacks and
wait, John, do you remember? I don't remember. Was it Misner? Was that the name of the kid that we kept for him to go get something to drink because he was being annoying? Do you remember that?
Jonathan Misner. Is that the name?
Miserable.
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 Because we've been talking, and he's like, I got an idea. I'm like, hey, kid, here's $1. Go get me a Coke. And say, oh, yes, sir.
The guy's probably like the CEO of like a Fortune 500 that's like buying and selling.
I was just thinking of that.
Every day.
Yeah.
Or he's like a gangster and has hired goons, and they're going to show up at my house tomorrow and beat me up and all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
They're like the gangs, Napoleon Dynamite.
If you're out there, Jonathan Misner, we didn't mean it.
Right. Or maybe we did. I'm not sure.
That's great.
Anyway, so does that make you feel all weirded out that the moon-based stuff is still going on, or do you expect it to be going on?
I've checked it, I would say not really in the last 10 years, but before that, I saw that it would kind of ebb and flow. It would become popular in Europe for a little bit, or it would become popular in a certain part of this country. It's usually like a section of the country. So I think it's cool. I'm glad people are having fun and being inspired by it.
Yeah, it's fun to do. I mean, I really think Dixie Lug revived the original standard, 3 or 4 years ago at Brick Fair
Alabama?
16, something like that. Brick Fair 16, Atlanta, maybe, or Birmingham. I mean. So we kind of picked that back up as a club, and we took it on as a big project, and pushed some of the other lugs to do it. But now, even in our lug, we can fill. Gosh, how big was it? I mean, we were leaving out modules. The last one we showed, and
there was only really there was only like 4 of us that had done it. So yeah, if we were to bring out all the big guns, we would probably fill the same space as a town display easily.
Oh no! Prepare yourself. He has put on headphones. He has gotten and dusted off the camera. Brom is
Hey,
what's
John.
going on, man?
hey, what's going on, buddy?
We had to pull
Not
Palmer
much.
out to get you to show up, man. Come on.
Hasn't he been working for like weeks?
I'm
That's
supposed to still be
wrong.
working right now, but I thought I'd
Did
come
you
and
go
say hi.
change your shirt just now, or
No,
I
I,
think
was
you did.
wearing this.
You lie and you breath, man. You went and put that on, man.
So right behind me there is the Murphy bed
Nice.
in the bottom of the cabinet. But
In the thumbnail, it looked like a wall of your certificates. I was
Yeah.
like, nice. Brom's been doing good.
Each one of these is a doctorate.
oh, the things on the wall are patents, but
Ah,
I'm not watching the comments. Oh, somebody else. Ryan Wood, welcome to the studio. Oh, he's camping off. Where'd he go?
Better grape. My God.
man, this thing is
Throw him
it's
in the
like,
green room
it's
so
like
he
a
can
Merv
back there.
Griffin show or something.
Is this a Merv Griffin show?
Yeah, it's like, who's now?
That is.
I did manage to find a few things.
That's Andrea right there.
Woo!
there it is.
Oh yeah,
Can't
It's
wait.
my own personal one.
Woo!
This is the dark gray.
Bionicle trunk.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
touching Lego. Everybody take a shot. He's touching Lego now. He's touching it. He's touching it.
I'm amazed you still got the virtual boy back there.
I do. I hope it's still working. I haven't fired it up in probably a year, but it usually takes it a while to warm up. And then you don't want to use it 30 minutes later. It's pretty much painful by then.
But
Yeah.
Ryan, there he is. There he is.
What's going on, Ryan?
What's up, stranger?
everyone,
Hey, butter grape.
Well, that
What a
didn't sound
great
creepy at all. What's up,
Girls in my
stranger?
butter-
Okay, I'm going to record that for my alarm in the morning.
Wake up, John.
Oh yeah. Again,
it's
back to prison talk. This is just not good.
Mark's got a picture of me framed.
Oh, we're
So
losing for the right.
this is my my fan photo that I keep.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm wearing John's clothes.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. That is really creepy right there. I forgot you are wearing his outfit. That was.
I've worn John's clothes and I've slept in the same bed as Fradel, so
Oh,
Oh,
dude, this is
Cradle.
But have you carried Fradel upon your shoulders? Because I have done that.
no, thankfully.
I wasn't
Wow.
willing. It just happened. It was a thing.
I wasn't at that
happened.
convention.
No, you weren't. It was, I believe, it was Bricks by the Bay.
Okay.
Andrew
I think
was
it was
there.
erotic furries by the bay.
No, man, it was Bricks by the Bay 2010, and we were all sitting around and having certain beverages, and Fradel suddenly got it into his mind that he would climb on my shoulders. Like I'm sitting in a chair, and all of a sudden, that's just like, what is happening? And there are photographs. I think Andrew probably has some.
I'm sure there's probably a few embarrassing photos of me at a convention, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we need
Whatever happened to Fradel?
Oh, he's around. He's got a
He's
kid.
around
He's
still,
still
yeah.
around? Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Remind us, John, we'll share about the Andrew's Bricks and Beard Discord group that a bunch of us have kind of filtered into to hang out and talk and all that kind of stuff. So,
I need to check that out.
yeah, by the way, I got my emblem right here. Thank you.
Uh,
very
Be
much.
prepared
awesome.
for your productivity to go to hell.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I know what chat's like. It's like, what am I doing in here? So, what do you? I heard your story the last episode. I heard quite a bit about your move and working for the company and how that was. But where exactly are you moving in New York?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Who else?
Oh, sorry. You said New York, and you said New York, and all of a sudden I was like, wait, who else is from New York?
I said, where are you moving in New York?
I'm in a town called Goshen, about 60 miles northwest of New York City.
Okay, cool.
Right
Nice.
next door to Legoland.
Dude, you're like working all over the country with this.
Yeah, I'm aiming for the Pacific Northwest next.
Oh, that makes sense. Spiral pattern.
Just complete the trip.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, the middle of the country doesn't exist, right? So.
I mean,
No,
until they put a Legoland there.
Yeah.
You just wave at him from Tulsa as he flies over every time.
That's what I do.
Legoland, Cleveland. Let's do it.
All right, wait. Now, since he's new in the chat, Brom, tell us. We need to know what's going on in your Lego world and everything.
Nothing really. I've been working on the Lego room since we moved here, but I haven't built very much. I think I might have. I built one little thing. I build something for BrickCon every year, which this year isn't happening. But last year, I built this. There we go.
Ah,
Dude, that's awesome.
Little guy.
dude, that's really cool.
I don't build very much. Awesomest thing ever. He shows up on the screen. So
It's got little
laser
sensors or guns up there, and then of course the
That's
the
awesome.
Blacktron pilot inside.
with lasers.
that's like Blacktron versus it meets Zoids or something like
Zoids,
that.
yeah.
So I was actually planning to have someone for this guy to battle, but haven't gotten around to building that.
That's cool as heck, man.
Do it now.
And then I guess what else do we have sitting here? A few years ago, the guys did a moon base revival, and so I rebuilt one of the
Well, the SP Striker thing. Yeah.
the SP Striker, which
Does it light up?
it does.
Of course it lights up.
It should talk if you built it.
Yeah, I'm not. The batteries are probably dead, but it's got the original light pieces in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Like
then,
that.
and then of course,
Not
it's
on
got a little cell right there, and it comes out from underneath.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
There's the little
Yeah, that's very cool.
jail cell.
That's so fun.
Space Police.
so cool.
Yeah, those are both on point. Those are good.
That opens up like that too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Space.
So, which one of those
That's
patents is for that?
Oh, it does also have retractable landing gear, of course, too.
Of course.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I mean, if you can do it, you should do
The
it.
little blue stripes and like the wings and stuff. I can see underneath.
Yeah, those kind of getting inspired by some of Nick Trotta's work.
Is that Nick? Yeah, Nick Trotta. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a local guy, actually. He's up in San Francisco. And so with the rest of with Brendan and Zach, we've hung out here a couple times, and
There he is.
he's
Nice.
done some Legos.
Hey, what's up?
Talking about me.
Hey,
Dude, how'd you get John Palmer here? Last time I saw that guy was 12 years ago? Like over a decade. Long
It's been a minute.
Yeah, man. Good to
I'd
see
say
you.
we brought
dude.
him with Lego, but he hasn't touched it for a while.
I'm also shocked that Brahm was on here. No joke. I had the stream live, and my wife walks in and goes, "Oh, I know those people."
That's cool.
So Andrew
That's
had
cool.
a little contest recently, so this is what I made for his 9-brick mech.
But
Nine
Rob
brick
hasn't
roll,
been doing much lately.
No.
The bag
Yeah.
of 9 next.
Well, if I show you stuff that covers, 9 years worth, then I can bring some stuff up. But
Who had the 9-brick mech? Who was it? Had the
it was Andrew.
Andrew.
That was me.
Oh yeah.
That was me. That was part of the legacy now that is Bricks and Beer, which I guess is a thing. Go watch the YouTube show. It's a thing.
I like it. I've seen a few episodes. I like it.
Oh, thanks, man. That blows my mind, dude, that you are still actually like consuming Lego content, because you're sort of just like a ghost from the past. Like most of the
I
areas
still
I
am.
know that have sort of like faded away from the scene are doing other silly things. But it's cool, man. I'm glad you're still around. You're still partaking.
Well-
I saw you touch an M-wing earlier, which blew my mind.
Yeah.
I have some ships of yours that I've been tasked to caretake and to hold on.
Yeah,
to
I
until
saw
you
that
return.
episode of the show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. I've got an M-wing kit in the box actually. Here, I'll grab it.
That's cool.
Oh, we're gonna throw up our M wings again. Here we go. We're gonna have an M wing moment.
Oh man.
I'm
Where
gonna
mine
take
is.
some M-wing time.
Kabang! There it is in the box.
Oh, wait. Mine's coming.
Traveled through time.
M-wing, son, M-wing.
No. Wait, we got to compare boxes. Which box is original? Because my box is different.
Oh yeah, my.
Ooh.
I think this is from East. I think bought this at auction from you.
I think I think Andrew's yours is older.
Yeah,
wow. I don't know. I'm not positive, but
Ace was telling me the story. We did an episode with Ace because Ace gave me a bunch of your old stuff, and I think he bought.
Yeah, that's cool.
At auction, which is pretty rad. So they've been redistributed to the homies. Every person guards a memento. You're like what's his name from Harry Potter? Your soul is spread without. Either Voldemort except not evil.
The Horcruxes.
Yeah, we all touch our M. Yeah,
He who shall not be named.
he's all stored in the M wings, and now that we got them together, then boom, right? So it's awesome.
After this, eBay is going to be like lousy with those things.
You know it is.
Just shut up.
They're pumping their M wings on eBay.
John.
I'm selling mine right when I close this chat.
He's gonna go buy some more tomato plants, man. He's like, yeah.
Right. Oh man, I really miss the mythology of everybody shared sort of experiences and the things that they built, because it is kind of like world building in a way, you know. And you're this. This was this particular generation of builders, adult builders, like one of the first generations, really. And you all have this shared, I don't know, tapestry, which is really cool. So coming back and talking about that and just hearing these jokes and references is pretty cool.
It does seem like a kind of like a time warp thing where you can step out and then you can step right back in, and like not a whole lot has changed because it's kind of like the same cast of characters, just slightly augmented, and everybody's the same old people. So
For most of us, there's less hair here and more hair here, but that's the only difference, right?
yeah, Woody, my wife did talk a little smack about how you're a little shinier than you used to be.
Yeah.
It's all good. We all get old, man. This is
We
the
do.
old gray brick show, which is
I
like
know it is.
the thing that would pull John Palmer out. If Keith drops into the stream right now, like the internet's gonna explode.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, Chris. I didn't even know you could have this many people on a hangout deal.
Yeah, you can have 10.
Going
StreamYard
strong.
lets you have 10 now, so
10. Nice.
Well,
All right,
I guess
full
no one
house.
else is getting in.
Full house.
yeah. If anybody's trying to knock at the door, they're not getting in the green room or anything. So
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so while we're talking about community and this kind of thing, Andrew has just received a mock that I mailed across the continent to him. Have you not even opened it yet?
Straight from Hot Land. It's still sealed.
It's even in a.
I crossed
Oh,
out
wait.
your address.
This is an unboxing video now. This is exciting.
Did you notice the branding on the box? That actually
I
held.
did. It was addressed to me and Wactron. So it's actually like what's funny is another Wactron package that I've received, which is I guess not too surprising. But within this box is a module, which is of course upside down.
there should have been some steam or something coming out of there when you opened it. That would have been.
You know what? It's actually like shockingly intact. Good job, Mark. Good
The
job.
finger might be rattling around, but yeah.
Yeah, we're
Mark
we're
knows how to
looking
pack a
good
box.
here. We're looking good.
All right.
All right,
It was nice to watch you build it live. That was nice.
We lost one tile. I think he was holding the tile though, right?
Yeah. He's got a.
So dude, your tiles came through clipped via
Sweet.
the postal service.
Nice.
Go Lego.
So
Yeah,
Palmer
here's-
has no idea what this is. This is a shop for Andrew's
so,
city on the wall.
if
Okay.
you bear with me, we'll take a walk to this side of the room.
Whoa.
And
Oh, that's
there,
sick.
we'll go. Right.
Filling out.
There.
Okay.
So,
Okay. That's cool.
there you go.
That's a cool mock.
So yeah, it's a whole cyberpunk.
Yeah, if you watch the latest Bricks and Beers episode, which is probably like I basically peaked because it's about that mock, which is super cool, and it's heavily edited for me, which means it has like 4 cuts. But the thing is, like, it's pretty rad. It's a good time mock, and the homies were here over the holidays, so they contributed. So Mark was like, "I'm doing it," so he built me a thing. So now it goes.
That's really cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, style, enhancement, whatever, boutique.
Yeah, it's the Explorians Lifestyle Enhancement Boutique that there are rumors they've taken advantage of the Spirius labor, but no one can confirm that.
That sounds exactly like an Explorian thing to do.
Those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I never really liked that thing.
Within canon for the world that I'm building up on my wall.
You know, Gil, it's interesting you say that because I actually defined that classic space stops at Spirius. Explorian forward, forget it.
Yeah, Explorians
Oh, man,
is
you
and then it goes downhill after that. So
I thought Classic Space stopped at the end of Futuron, and all that other stuff was just new stuff.
Well, but if you think about it, everybody has classic air tanks and classic helmets. Well, not classic helmets, but classic helmets and then the sub helmets all the way up to Spirius. It's not until you get to Explorians when they change the helmets.
Yeah, but Ice Planet different visors, dude. Tomato.
That's true, but you gotta have Ice Planet love though. You can't diss the Ice Planet.
Oh, dude, like the quote unquote
Still
silver
space.
age of Lego Space, the Ice Planet, Blacktron, Mtron, like that's my jam, man. Because I'm of that generation where like the actual classic space sets were right before my childhood.
Nice. That's
That's
that.
awesome.
No, that's a spaceman.
That is
Right,
right.
9 brick high mech.
Wow.
Guns all day long.
I did make something terrifying the other day.
oh wait.
So, you know,
I
because
don't know if I want.
you can't just have pigs without arms and legs.
Yeah.
Fisker, as you can tell. So there you go. There's-
Are they going to be mutants in your city or anything?
Ooh.
this new part is the feet, which I only have the printed ones, which look like Snoopy. So you can give them feet now.
That is so
The
strange.
thing of nightmares.
That other one looked like the only girl left when Stairway to Heaven came on for Last Dance.
Yeah, this has been going on long enough, Palmer, that one of the Hafner kids now hangs out with us in the Discord.
Oh my God, that's
Like one of
crazy.
the Palmer kids contributes to the Wacklug Dios and like hangs out at the after party now because he's a man.
I know.
He legitimately like works at the Lego store, so he's sort of the default Wikipedia of the Discord. Where if anybody like puts a tile or a sticker sheet up, we're like, "Will, what is this?" And he just like spits it out. Like,
He'll just let you know the serial number.
yeah,
Yeah, but his handle is Galador, which is also awesome.
That's good. Classic. I remember that.
I love me some Galador.
Yeah, it was
How
the
could you not?
first, I still tell the story of the first BrickCon where we invaded Tom Rayfort's castle layout, and he invaded the moon base with his sheep.
It was classic. It was a good fight.
Yeah,
It really was.
That's and I still have the honorary sheep hanging out here. There it is.
So
I know I have like a treasure chest buried within all my collection. That's just all the artifacts, the things that people built for me, small minifigs, strange things, all of that stuff. So I've kept all that. So it's nice.
What I'm really curious about, John, is like I've been talking to you for 12 years, but for the last 12 years, we have all talked about this magical moment where we were hanging out in your place in Seattle, and your furniture consisted of like 2 milk crates.
Sounds about right.
Painting on the wall of a lady. We're keeping this PG-13. Do you still have that painting, dude?
Yeah, actually, I it was destroyed on a cross country trip by the rain, but I bought it again and framed it.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah,
it's amazing. I am super.
It's not in my house. I have some friends here in town. We have kind of a man club, sort of. You would call it a man cave, but it's all old fashioned. We have a bar that we built. We pay dues. We have a big fireplace, but it's actually in the bathroom, right across from the toilet.
That's
so
perfect.
We have paintings, scientists.
I'm like. Your entire living situation at that time consisted of like an alcove of Lego, a cat box, 2 milk crates full of books, which you emptied on the floor in the middle to make furniture,
to make seats,
and then 1 velvet painting of a voluptuous lady.
Well, you should be happy. I have a home now, a house, and we have furniture.
I'm happy for you, dude. I'm happy for you. And I'm glad that you haven't lost that mojo, man.
wait. We gotta. I want to roll back the film here to that. You've got a house with other guys. That's just like your hangout house, or is it one of the?
It's not really a house. It was an old, almost like probably 100-year-old building that was bought and fixed up, and just kind of made into our clubhouse, essentially.
Does somebody own it or bought it?
Oh, there's a trust.
Deal. Like, is it? Yeah.
It's in a trust. Yeah.
No, John's like a local motorcycle club. It's clearly
for some reason this makes perfect sense that it's with you that it's cool, but somehow it's kind of so complicated I can't wrap my head around it.
It's complicated.
There really hasn't been a lot of
seems
meeting
like
this
something
year.
from a previous century.
So
that's awesome.
I have the word from Ace that the original.
There it is. There it is from the word of the homie Ace.
Nice.
It's worth tens of dollars. So, all right. Hey, we're pushing an hour and a half, so I'm gonna shut her down. The after show. So don't hang up. Anybody in the chat, we'll take this to the after show. So, well, thank you for joining us on Messy Monday. If you're watching along, there's some guys in this room that have not seen each other's face, video or in live or in person, or even heard their voice in 15, 16 years. So it's a really cool deal.
This is like
I don't know if I'm zooming in on that or not. But anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with us as we talk. This is old. This is like going back to Brickfest 2006 when we were all there hanging out and watching Megaforce and laughing until we hurt ourselves. That's right. And the reference of the buttered grape there from the one below me. Anyway, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you. We're going to hang out and talk a little bit after and everything. We had a lot of interaction in the chat. Thank y'all for doing that too. So we're going to head out. Thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Have a good night. Be creative. Be kind to somebody. Do something awesome for somebody. Good night, everybody.